Why do I feel like my throat is dry? Anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a chit chat with me about my New Year's goals and resolutions. I'm not gonna lie, this is my second time recording this video because I tried to do a chit chat get ready with me, but it was not flowing. It was not flowing the way that I wanted it to, and like I don't like recording things that aren't up to my standard and then just like posting it. I feel like I didn't elaborate in every area where I wanted to, and I also feel like this is like a virtual vision board for myself. You know, I'm gonna share with you guys all of my goals and resolutions, and you know, then next year around this time I can see where I am. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the holiday. Today is December 30th. When you guys see this video, I'm sure it will be past the 1st. Me and my husband had a great Christmas because I know my last video, that was when we last spoke, and we were getting ready for the holidays. We really didn't do too much for Christmas. We probably won't do too much for New Year's either. We will go out, probably just to dinner. So I want to go ahead and get into this video. I got my top 10 goals and resolutions written down for 2023. So let's get into it. So my first goal, which I feel like this is always the #1 top goal for me, is to develop a better relationship with God. And it's always a top goal because he is #1 in my life, and I feel like you can never, you know, be close enough to God, because we always fall short. And so this is like a resolution that I have every year. And so this one kind of takes me into my next resolution, which is that I want to get through the first year of a three-year Bible reading plan that my church handed out a couple weeks ago. And so I want to stay consistent with getting through that first year of the Bible reading plan, because it's very easy to like get derailed or like not do it for a couple days. So I really want to like make sure that I'm disciplined this year with, you know, reading every day, because it's like a chapter a day, I believe. I have to look at it again, but yeah, it's a chapter a day. So yes, so that is my goal, and I'm actually really excited about it. I've read through the Bible before, like all the way through once. Like when I was a teenager, I did it with my family, and we did that in a year, which that is a lot because it's like a lot of chapters because you're doing it in a year. But like this one's 3 years, so you can actually do a chapter a day versus like 5 chapters in one, and some chapters are longer than others. So and I feel like this will really, like, you know, because it's so spaced out, you will be able to take in more of like the information and not feel like it's so crammed. But yeah, so that was goal number 2. Goal number 3. My goal number 3 is to continue to enjoy my marriage and grow with my husband and better love and respect him. This is really important to me because, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't see my other video, I am newly married. But yes, I am newly married. We've been married going on, it'll be 8 months in January. And so I feel like me and my husband, we've had a busy year. We got married in May, and then like in June we moved out of our apartment, and then like 4 days later he started interning in DC. And so I was still in this area. I was staying with my parents while he was interning in DC, and so I was like back and forth between here and DC over the summer. And then when he came back, we stayed with my parents until we got this apartment. So I didn't feel like we were really settled into our marriage and, you know, starting to have like that honeymoon phase until like October, because we've had so much like it's just been like so much going on. So I feel like we're now like getting into like enjoying each other, having a routine with each other, you know, just being married. And it's so blissful, guys. It's so blissful. So that is my goal. You know, I know people, you know, call like the first few years the honeymoon phase, or like the first year, but I want our entire marriage to be a honeymoon phase. You know, I just want to be a better wife, look for ways to be better, to love him better, to respect him better. And he does the same for me. Like, for those of y'all who know him, he's very sweet. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Goal number 5. Goal number 5. This is a goal that I have every year. But of course, it is to eat healthy, work out, be active. Bullet point like under that, I want to love myself and enjoy myself the way that I am now. So I've put on weight this year, but it's like more weight than I've put on like ever before. It's only like 10 pounds extra, but it shows and I don't like it. Basically, I got on birth control in like June and I got off in September. But during that time, y'all know how birth control works. It did me dirty. It did my boobs dirty. So my boobs have gotten a lot bigger than what I would want them to be, because they were already big before I got on birth control. And so they've gotten bigger. And then it's kind of like I just hadn't gotten back into working out. Well, let me start from like the beginning of the year. I feel like I'm leaving stuff out. But I was working out consistently from January to April. But I stopped working out consistently in April because I was working a lot leading up to our wedding. And so then like after we got married, gym who? I was not going to the gym. So, you know, I was just eating and living good. But why do I feel like my throat is dry? Okay, but anywho, so yeah, we got married and I wasn't going to the gym. Although when he went up to DC, I did try to make it a point to continue to work out, but it was kind of hard because I would stay a week up in DC. I didn't have a gym up there, and then I would come back down, like come back home to work. And I had just gotten on the birth control. And so with this raggedy birth control, because I'm a birth control hater, so I was gaining weight. I was getting progressively more depressed every day. I was anxious. I didn't want to do anything. I just felt groggy. Like I just was not myself. I didn't have any confidence. Like I didn't like the way I looked. It was so much. And it's crazy. I don't blame my doctor or anything like that, because this was like the lowest dose of estrogen hormones. It's the Blizolvi or whatever. And it's funny because I got some, I googled it. The reviews told me it was bad, but then I talked to my doctor and she reassured me like, oh, this is the lowest dose. And there were like good reviews, but there weren't a lot. I feel like I was just seeing the bad, and I guess I was one of those cases where it was just so bad. Like I was just so depressed all summer until like I got off, and like I feel so much better. I feel regular again. So birth control is a no over here. So that's pretty much what kind of like had me put on weight faster than what I normally do, which like I said, it was only about 10 pounds. So like since then I've been like just at the same weight, because you know the holidays and I've been eating. I rambled on, but like I said, my goal is to get back into the gym because I was at the beginning of the year working out like 5 days a week, and I really enjoy working out. Like, I love the way it makes me feel. I definitely want to have a segment on my channel to show you guys my progress, because I did so good. I did so good up until June and the birth control. It was bad. Goal number 6 is I want to travel. For those of y'all who know me, I've never been on a plane. I've never traveled out the country. My husband's never been out of the country either, but he has been on a plane and he's been like around a little bit. He's been farther than I have. So that is our goal, especially for our 1-year anniversary. I don't want to say I want to go somewhere outside of the country. I want to start small. Like, you know, let's go somewhere romantic here. Like, let's go to Hawaii or something. Goal number 7. I want to stay consistent with my YouTube and my other social medias. I felt bad like when I didn't stay consistent with my YouTube, because I know, like, of course I want to gain subscribers and, you know, gain followers, but I really do enjoy creating content. I do enjoy like editing my videos, you know, putting something together and creating something, you know, for other people to look at. Like, it's really something fun to do. I really do enjoy doing it, and I did go through a lot this year, you know, especially mentally, and so I feel so much better now, and I'm so excited that I can do this now. Like, this makes me so happy. Goal number 8 is building stronger friendships and spending more time with friends and family. And the reason I say that is because my husband, he interned in DC and he did get that job, but it starts next year. So we will be moving up to DC next fall. And so I just feel like it's really important to spend this time with my family while we're still here. I'm gonna miss them, because this is like, I've never lived anywhere else but here, and neither has my husband. I think, yeah, neither has my husband. He's only been in like the Hampton Roads area. So, you know, this is like this will be like a really big life change, and so I really want to spend this next year just loving on my family and spending time with them, you know. Goal number 9 is stepping up my makeup game and being more creative. And the reason this is a goal of mine is because I feel like, again, like over the course of the last year, like I haven't been doing my makeup the way that I used to. Like, it seemed like this year, like I just was not into it. And I love doing makeup. Like, I love, you know, like creating new looks, and especially like with eyeshadow. I'm not the greatest at eyeshadow, but I'm trying to get there. So my next goal, which is goal number 10, I want to save more money and have financial freedom. I want to become more financially stable and free, for me and my husband, but not only just us, but also for our kids. You know, I want them to have every opportunity to be successful in life. I want them to, you know, not have to struggle or worry. And so, you know, I just want me and my husband to be smart about our money moves. I did miss a goal. It's a really important one to me. So it was goal number 4. I don't know if I said goal number 4, but goal number 4, which I feel like this is a good one to end on, is to heal and grow and have joy in any circumstance. And this is so important to me, just because I feel like 2022 was a hard year. And I'm not normally one of those people that says that. I feel like, me personally, not every year is a hard year, but this one was a bit harder for me. I feel like I allowed my anxiety and the depression that I was feeling to take over like who I was and how I was feeling, and everything was just dependent, like my happiness and my joy was dependent on what was happening. And I don't like to live that way, because in spite of it all, God still breathes life into me every day. So regardless of what's happening around me, you know, it's still a good day to have joy. And so that's the mindset that I want to have going into 2023. And I feel like it's a good mindset for a lot of people to have, just because we don't know what the year holds. It's really, you know, whatever way it turns, you know, I want to have joy in spite of. That's pretty much all of my goals. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys took something from this. I really enjoyed talking to you guys about my goals, and I would love to hear some of you guys' New Year's goals, your resolutions, and definitely comment down below what they are. Don't forget to have joy and to write your plans in pencil, because God has the eraser. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I will see you all later. Bye.